Good afternoon, everyone. It's 25 past 1 on a Saturday. Today I'm going to test out the maximum range of my standard battery. It says up to 85 kilometers, but that's when you usually ride slow. So I've set myself a little itinerary that's going to leave the island of Montreal. So it's going to be my first time leaving the island with my electric moped, new Yuki I Plus, and I'm going to stay on economy mode to properly test it out, because if I'm going to go far riding around, it's best that I test it in economy mode, because I wouldn't be riding it at full speed and turbo all the way. Considering I'm recording in 4K at 60 frames a second, the file's going to be large. It's most likely that I'm going to have to change my GoPro's battery before I even drain my moped's battery. So now I'm using roads that you've seen before. So I'm just going to leave it with some tunes and introduce you once I get to a new spot, which will be in French, Estacade du Pont Champlain. So enjoy this musical time warp, and I'll see you soon.
Take me away, I wanna go somewhere. Take me to the islands. One ocean breeze all up in my hair, dripping down.
At the old port of Montreal. I'm going to pass through it to the other side, from west to east.
Want the best place to see them and do photos. Things like this here at the end of the bridge. More and
Merci beaucoup.
Y a pas de quoi. Check the battery level. Alright, I'm gonna change batteries. Been riding for about an hour. There's only 16% left on this battery, so see you in a few seconds.
Moments later.
Welcome back, everyone. So this is a small stretch of bike path along the new Champlain Bridge. It's going to bring us to an island called Nuns Island, and that's going to lead us to the Estacade. We're basically leaving the island of Montreal now. Yay! And here we are. We're leaving Nuns Island and we're on the Estacade. There's a bug on my visor. There you go. This long straight stretch served as an ice breaking bridge. I don't know if it still serves the purpose, considering the new bridge with new construction technologies or techniques. It may still serve its purpose. This breaks the ice so that it doesn't damage the beams holding up the new Champlain Bridge, which we see on our left. For a few years there was two bridges, the old one and the new one. The old one was supposed to last 100 years, but it lasted closer to something like 50. It was built during a period in the province of Quebec where there was a lot of construction mafia using substandard quality materials to build stuff. So instead of 100 years out of the concrete, we got 50. So there was a big wave of have to check every bridge, every viaduct, every aqueduct, anything that's elevated, just to make sure. Replace if needed, patch if needed, maintain better than they used to. A lot of money went into this. That's hopefully in 50 years we don't find out that another construction mafia was part of the construction of these new bridges and that we have to construct them again, even though we were promised 100 years. We'll see. By foot, by bike, or by whatever, you have to be careful crossing this bridge. There's a lot of tiny bugs. I end up with one in your mouth. And if it's like 6 p.m, forget it. You're eating supper as you're riding. There's so many bugs. So as we finish this bridge, I'm going to take a physical break. It'll let the GoPro cool down, but also my butt is getting numb, sore. So I'm gonna stretch, gonna let the blood circulate for a few minutes. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds again. Good spot in the shade so my seat isn't hot, boiling when I sit back on it. See everyone soon.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
So I got my mask handy, my face cover, because I thought there would be maybe bugs later, but I rode 10 meters and I rode through 2 clouds of bugs. So I'm putting on my neck gaiter, mouth cover, because I already ate lunch. Thank you. Let's go. There's no traffic lights for quite a number of kilometers. I'm supposed to go 9.4 kilometers until the Sainte-Catherine Locks. So turn on cruise control, leave it in economy mode, relax, and that's it. Now, normally I would think of turning around and going back home, but 55% So this is pretty much as far as I've been on this battery. Everything beyond this is new. Another 54% to go. I think we'll be lucky and we're gonna see a ship pass by the Sainte-Catherine Lock. It looks like the bridge is up right now. Yep. They're currently changing level. I think they're going down. I'm not sure.
One eternity later.
This allowed me a second stretch, and I waited a bit for cars and bikes and pedestrians to pass by just to make it less busy. We are entering the city of St. Catharines.
Attention, il dort.
Alright, I've never been here before. My path takes me through the city of St. Catharines and then on to Saint-Constant, up to the Canadian Railway Museum. One thing I have to be careful about is that on the island of Montreal, and I think the other city in North America is New York, but I'm not sure, you cannot turn right on a red light. But for most of North America, you can turn right on a red light if it's safe to do so. So when I'm crossing a street on a bike path, I have to pay attention to people wanting to turn right, even though it's red for them. Tricky. There's big signs when you enter the island of Montreal saying, don't turn right on a red light. Can't do that. So I had to turn left there, but I wasn't set up for it. I'm not used to it, so I'm actually gonna get behind these cars. So we're already in the city of Saint-Constant. We've already left Sainte-Catherine. And I just saw the bike path on the other side of the street. So what I'm going to do is engage the bike path. So that I can safely cross this path. And now I'm not on the correct bike path anymore. I don't know these roads. And brings me somewhere. Newly paved roads, both on the bike path and the street. Ooh. Actually, because there's nobody there, I'm going turbo for a bit. Yeah. So, I had to change the GoPro's battery again. There's still 2 hours left of recording space on the disc, but the batteries have trouble handling 60 frames a second at 4K. I'm gonna have to shop around a bit, get some extra batteries, maybe get an extra storage unit. So, before I miss it, here's the Railway Museum. It looks pretty small. Guy in the truck car was saying there was a lot of glass on the ground, which made me look, because last time I got a puncture was because of glass. So I'm gonna check my tires when I get home, just to be on the safe side. So our next stop is called in French the Quartier des 30, 1030 neighborhood, whatever you call it. It's a shopping center, mall, stretch, whatever. That's so big. Apparently it has its own traffic lights. It'll be a discovery for me. It's called des 30 because it's at the corners of Highway 10 and Highway 30. I didn't realize it, but we're actually in the city of Delson. didn't notice, but we're in the city of Candiac. One of my subscribers will be happy. I finally made it to Candiac. I don't know if I'm on the right path. We've left Candiac and we're now in La Prairie. So I'm seeing we're at 21% battery. When we reach 19%, the low battery icon is going to start flashing. Once we reach 15%, I'll be stuck in economy mode with a bit less acceleration. And as the percentage drops down from there, my maximum speed will also drop. This is, they're designed to not use the battery too hard when there's not enough energy on it, and allowing you that extra distance, not speed or time, but distance to get to your destination, so that you're running on electric fumes, sparks. See, now it's at 20 and now it's blinking. So once it reaches 0, which I hope is within the GoPro's battery's life, then I'll switch the battery and start heading back home. To calculate the mileage, how many kilometers I did, when I turn on my bike, the new app records the trajectory that I did until the bike is turned off. I turned it off and on a few times on my way here so far, so I'll have to make a sum of all the different kilometers that I did for today's path. I just have to remember to not include any distance I've done after I've changed the battery, because then that defeats the purpose of calculating how far it can go on one battery. So I'm gonna be happy to see the results. What I'll do is I'll display the results at the end of this video, tell you how far it went on a full charge of a standard battery for the new UQi Plus. Most of the time I was in economy mode. Sometimes I was in turbo mode, especially when I was in faster boulevards to keep with traffic, so it's safer for me and I'm less in the way. This is tricky. There you go. Or to climb hills, sometimes I turn turbo mode and get up faster. So now we've reached 15%. I'm trying to be at top speed in economy mode at low percentages for as long as I can, just to really drain the battery properly, as if I'm on a long stretch of a road. It took me a while to reach the 30 kilometers an hour. So we can see the acceleration has been greatly reduced. I don't know what city we're in. They have these like lime green street name panels, but there's no city name on it. Usually the city has a little logo or a name of their own town on the street name panels. This one is just green. We're on Des Prairies, Chemin des Prairies. We just passed the Racicot, Récollet. Waiting for a panel somewhere to tell me what city we're in. So although the stop for the shopping mall is not for another 1.3 kilometers, we've now entered the surface area of the Quartier 1030. So instead of going into the shopping area, there's 8% battery left. The next stop is at the southern foot of the new Champlain Bridge. So let's keep going until the 8% is done. I'm just gonna check how much battery I have left. Still 32% battery on the GoPro. Hopefully it outlives what's on the bike. Now we're at 5% battery. I may have been wrong. I can reach top speed even at a low percentage. It just takes a bit longer to get there. 2%. And I've just reached 1%. We should be able to make it to the foot of the bridge. At that point, I will end the video, put some stats on the screen, and see you in the next one. So in case my GoPro battery dies, I'll say it now. If you like my content, just leave a big thumbs up. If you want to see more, subscribe. I post once a week, Sunday mornings. You can make it part of your Sunday morning breakfast routine. Take care, everyone. Stay safe on the roads.